Now, I wanted to say there was 2 problems with rebelling against them, and then what's the other problem? Oh, the other problem is that since they represent the evil ones, the wicked ones, the hypocritical ones, or the ones that have that in them, and some of them are wicked. Why? Because they like what's in them. See, they like being phony. They like fooling people. They like putting people on. They like lording it over people. So, yeah, they are no good. But the vast majority of them, it's not that they're no good. They just don't know what's operating through them. Okay, so, but what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so they represent, see, they worm their way into organizations and groups and corporations and gatherings and families and schools. They worm their way in to everything, and there they are, representing good and saying all the right things. All right? So when you see something in them that's not good and you rebel against that, then you think that you're rebelling against the good. Now you feel double wrong. See? And it's enough to make you think that you're no good, or to come crawling back to them on hands and knees and forever become their slave. You see what I mean? But what I want you to see, this also calls for, well, a little bit of sophistication. But see, you don't have to be sophisticated. Look, Christ chose fishermen. For the most part, he just chose very simple people, uneducated people, simple people. And they became the apostles. But they gained great wisdom. They became very wise and very powerful. And they did miracles. And they raised the dead. They healed people. And they wrote, see, like Paul, for example, and the other apostles, most of the other apostles, wrote the Gospels, and they wrote the letters, the epistles, where there is great wisdom. It's inspired. So how did they become sophisticated? Through inspiration of the Holy Spirit. Simple people who were inspired, see, because they were close to the source of wisdom. See, close to God. And he gave them, see, he opened their hearts, he opened their minds, their eyes, and they had wisdom. All right, so that's all you need. So if you, with the help of the little meditation, if you get out of your thoughts and out of your emotions and stand back and look, rise above a little bit, and you're closer to truth, you're closer to the source of truth, closer to God, what you know in your heart, see, then he can impart a little bit of sophistication to you. See? And then with that little bit of sophistication, then you can see, oh, I see. I felt like I was no good and I was condemned because I was rebelling against the wrong that was masquerading as a right. See, I was rebelling against that. I wasn't really rebelling against Christianity or against good or what's right. See, I was rebelling against the falsity in those people who had a veneer of goodness about them. You see what I mean? Okay, so you see that, and then you let go of your resentment of them, realizing they can't help themselves. And now you are free of them. Now you're free. And you can now begin to find your way. You're free to find your way. And you've never known your own way. Well, when you were a little tiny child, you were very close to it. And yeah, when you were a teen, you dreamed of being a noble person, a hero, or a princess. But the world was just too much for you. So you thought, well, I'll become like them. I'll get my piece of the pie, and I'll be a little bit phony and the heck with principles, and I'll just do like everybody else is doing. And then maybe at some point, when I'm older, then I can get religion or something. Well, now you have to see that that really didn't work. So because you became corrupted. See, you abandoned your lodestar. You moved away from reality. See, God is reality. His truth is reality.